Hello guys, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. In today's video, I will show you how to make everything in Infinite Craft. Fun offers a diverse array of enjoyable and informative interactive web experiences encompassing games, simulations, and visualizations. Among these is Infinite Craft. It's a crafting game where the possibilities are endless, allowing players to create anything they desire. So, without further ado, let the fun start. So, let's click on Infinite Craft. So, first, this is what you're gonna see. If you're not so used to this kind of visual, you can actually change the mode here into night mode. So, it will become something like this. So, if you are more used to this kind of visual, then let's just let it that way. Okay, so we actually have to start with 4 elements here. So we have water, fire, wind, and earth. So what we need to do is just to drag elements to craft. Okay, so this is our craft. And we will be able to create more elements here. And all the elements that you're going to create will be listed here. All right, so to see what I'm talking about, let us try to do it. So let's say, let's combine earth and water. As you can see, we'll be able to make plant. So the word plant is already added here, as you can see. And then let's try another one. What if we combine wind and water? Wave. Okay, that actually makes sense. What about wave and wave? Tsunami. Well, that makes sense. Actually, you can guess. Which words are going to come out. What about plant and plant? Tree. Okay, what about tree and tree? I think we can guess what it's gonna make. I think it's gonna make forest. See? Forest. What about forest and forest? Jungle. What about jungle and jungle? Forest. Okay. So that's what actually makes this fun. You can actually guess what's going to come out. And if, let's say, for example, you are not a native English speaker, you can actually enrich your vocabulary here. So what about tsunami and wave? Tsunami. What about tsunami and tsunami? Tsunami. What about tsunami and jungle? Tiger. Okay, what about tiger and tiger? What about tiger and forest? What about tiger and fire? Phoenix. Oh, what about phoenix and fire? Ash. What about ash and tsunami? Volcano. Okay, what about volcano and wind? Eruption. What about eruption and eruption? Volcano. What about volcano and ash? I think it's gonna make lava. Lava! I got it right. What about lava and tsunami? What about wind and phoenix? Fire. What about forest and what else? Earth. Tree. What about, let's see, lava and fire. Volcano. What about, what else do we have? Jungle and plant. Tree. Okay. What about eruption and eruption? Volcano. What about lava and what else do we have? Water. Stone. What about stone and stone? Boulder. What about boulder and phoenix? What about stone and stone? I think this is gonna make rock. Oh no, boulder. What about boulder and tiger? Tiger? What about tiger and phoenix? Dragon. What about dragon and dragon? Dragon egg. I think we all know why dragon egg came out here. Okay, moving on. What about dragon egg and ash? Volcano and volcano. Mountain. Mountain and dragon egg. Okay. What about mountain and dragon? Volcano. What about phoenix and dragon? Yin yang. Okay, I'm actually thinking how it came up with that word. What about yin yang and mountain? Mountain. What about yin yang and eruption? What about dragon and forest? Okay, what is Trent? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. If you are not a native English speaker and you encounter words like this, like you have never seen before, you can actually search for its meaning and you can add it to your word bank. There's no such word on Cambridge. What does that mean? Oh, okay. A fictional organism having many characteristics of a tree but with human-like mobility and facial features. Let's see the images. Oh, and how do you say that? Is that Trent? Trent? How do you say that? How do you say this word? Pronunciation. I'm so sorry. I'm really curious. Oh, that's treant. Okay, treant. I see. Let's go back. What about... Oh, we have a lot of volcano here. Mountain. What about okay, jungle and tree. Dragon and treant. What is ant? Okay, I think this doesn't make sense. What about mountain and phoenix? Volcano. Why do we always get volcano? What about mountain and dragon? See, volcano. We have a lot of volcanoes here. What about phoenix and phoenix? Phoenix. What about phoenix and ant? Tree. What about stone and yin yang? Buddha. What about Buddha and mountain? Monk. Oh, I think I know. I think I know why it came up with that word, monk. Is it because monks usually go to the mountains to pray or to have like sort of like, how do you say that? Some of their rituals or something? I don't know. But yeah, they usually stay or they usually go to mountains. Okay, moving on. What about monk and forest? Buddha. What about Buddha and fire? Enlightenment. Okay, we're getting more serious here. We're getting more religious here, I should say. Okay, what about enlightenment and dragon egg? Buddha. What about Buddha and eruption? Lava. What about enlightenment and tsunami? Buddha. Okay. What about tree and Buddha? Bodhi. What is Bodhi? Is that a word? Like, is that an English word? Bodhi? It's not. I mean, it's not on Cambridge. It's a restaurant? Oh. Okay. It's still about Buddhism. Oh, okay. So that means enlightenment as well. Okay. What about yin yang and yin yang and yin yang? Yin yang. What about yin yang and Buddha? Enlightenment. What about tree and eruption? Oh, okay. Volcano. See, we got volcano again. What about wave and enlightenment? Surfing? I'm going crazy here. Surfing and what about surfing and mountain? Surf. What about surf and surf? Ocean. What about ocean and something that is not related? Let's try yin yang. Tsunami. What about ocean and tiger? Shark. What about shark and shark? Whale. Oh, we're getting more and more words here. What about whale and whale? Whale. Okay. What about whale and volcano? Island. Oh. What about island and ocean? Beach. I think this is gonna make beach. Oh, Atlantis. Okay. What about Atlantis and dragon? Poseidon. Okay. What about Poseidon and lava? Volcano. What about Poseidon and Buddha? Buddha and Poseidon. Nirvana. What about Nirvana and Atlantis? Atlantis. What about let's put all these volcano back because okay. What about Nirvana and enlightenment? Buddha. What about Poseidon and jungle? Atlantis. What about tsunami and Poseidon? Titanic. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how it came up with Titanic. I mean, yeah, they are both related to water, bodies of water. Okay, what about Titanic and island? Titanic and dragon egg. Titanic dragon. What about Titanic dragon and Poseidon? Titanic. Okay, what about Titanic dragon and yin yang? Yin yang dragon. What about yin yang dragon and shark? Yin yang yin yang shark. It's not getting more creative anymore. What about yin yang shark and Poseidon? Shark. What about yin yang dragon and tree? Tree of life. Okay. Tree of life. What about tree of life and volcano? Earth. What about earth and yin yang shark? Shark. What about monk and shark? Monkfish. Why didn't I think of that? Monkfish and what about wave? Mermaid. What about mermaid and Titanic? Ariel. Oh, now we're going to Disney. Ariel and what else? Dragon egg. Dragon. What about dragon and dragon? Dragon. Yeah, we did that earlier. We have Ariel. What about Ariel and tree of life? Tree of wisdom. Tree of wisdom plus tree of wisdom. Tree of knowledge. Tree of life plus tree of wisdom is a tree of knowledge. Okay, what about tree of knowledge plus tree of life? I mean, okay, what about tree of wisdom plus tree of knowledge? Tree of life. Okay, we're just going around. What about tree of life or tree of knowledge plus Atlantis? Tree of life plus tree, forest. Tree of wisdom plus dragon egg. Tree of knowledge plus Buddha, Bodhi. Surfing plus dragon. No. Surfing, something that is not related. Volcano. Surfing. Surfing and Bodhi. Surfing. Tree of knowledge and surfing. Surfing the web. Now we're surfing the web. Surfing the web plus tree of life. Internet. Okay, internet plus Ariel. Mermaid. Internet plus Earth. Internet Explorer. Oh, Google. We got Google. Wow. What about Google and what else? Fire. Firefox. Firefox and what about Yin Yang? Firefox. What about surfing the web and internet? Surfing the internet. What about surfing the internet and Google? Surfing Google. Google Wave. Google Wave and Firefox. Google Chrome. Google Chrome and oh, it's getting fun. Internet. Google. Okay. Google Chrome and Tree of Life. Google Earth. What about, I don't know why it's funny. Google Earth plus Tree of Knowledge. Apple. Apple plus Apple. Apple Tree. Apple Tree plus Firefox. Apple. Google Earth plus Shark. Google Shark. Google Shark plus Mountain. Google Mountain. Google Mountain plus Atlantis. Google Atlantis. Okay, Google Atlantis plus Tree. Google Tree. Google Tree plus Tsunami. Google Wave. Okay, let's start from that. What about Monkfish and Google? Monk. Okay. What about what else do we have? Titanic and Google Wave. Epic fail? Why is it an epic fail? Google Tree and epic fail. Epic fail. Dragon and epic fail. Dragon fail. Dragon fail and Firefox. Dragonfire. Dragonfire and Apple. Dragon fruit. Dragon fruit and Atlantis. Poseidon. Dragonfire and Dragon fruit. Dragon fail and Google Chrome. Dragon fail. Apple and Dragonfire. Oh yeah. I mean, okay. Dragon fail. Surfing the web. Okay, Tree of Wisdom and Dragon Fruit. Dragon. Okay, now we're getting dragon more and more. Dragon and Mermaid. Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon and Volcano. Kraken. Kraken and Epic Fail. Epic Win. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's really fun. Most of the time, it's really fun, actually. Lava and Epic Win. Sea Dragon and Kraken. Leviathan. Leviathan. I don't know how to pronounce that. How do you say that? Google Tree. Google Whack. Google Whack plus Google Atlantis. Where's Discovery? Google Atlantis. Okay. We already have one Discovery. Google Atlantis. What about Google Atlantis and Google Whack? Google Atlantis and Epic Win. Google Atlantis and Monk. Google Atlantic. Another Discovery. Okay. I think this. Oh, okay. So these are the words that we discovered, and no one else has discovered it yet. Just us. Wow. Okay, that's an achievement. How about Google Atlantic and Dragonfale? Google Atlantic and what else? Google Earth. Google Atlantic Ocean. Another discovery for us. Yay! What about Google Atlantic Ocean and Mermaid? Poseidon. What about Google Atlantic and Yin Yang? Is not working. Dragon Egg. Dragon. What about Leviathan and Google Atlantis? Okay. What about Dragonfire and Google Whack? Dragon. Alright, so that's pretty much it actually, guys. We were able to search for 73 items here. So we started with 4 and now we have 73 items and 3 discoveries. That's an achievement, guys. Okay, so this is another fun thing about this game is it's so addictive, but this can also be a disadvantage because you may lose track of time. But yeah, of course, if you have a lot of spare time, you can actually spend a lot of time combining all the words here and just create more elements, more discoveries, more fun, more words, more fun. And yeah, that's how you play Infinite Craft at Meal That Fun. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching and see you on our next video.